Hello everybody and welcome back to RimWorld Raider Empire. So, in the last episode, we planned out the vault, and I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous about this. It's a lot of work. We got a lot of work ahead of us for the next few episodes. We'll see how long it takes. And yeah, basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to work our way through the beginning, because obviously the defenses side of things is going to be the most important. And then we're going to be digging in and continuing on once the defenses are done, because obviously, like I said, defenses are kind of important. There is some issues throughout here that I looked off camera and I was kind of like, okay, that could have been done slightly different. Overall, it's not going to be a big deal, but we will have to adjust things slightly as we go. But overall, we should be fine. Now, there is one thing that's going to be possibly an issue. I didn't know there was a wall and a door here, and I found that as we were doing some planning. I don't know where this goes, but I'm hoping it's not a giant opening in the mountain. So, we do need to start by sending someone up there. I also do have an answer to the armor solution, or the armor problem, rather. Basically, it comes down to, because these have shields, the game treats them like if they had a personal shield, and people that are using weapons normally wouldn't be able to pick up a personal shield, so in turn, they also can't put on an armor with a shield. With that said, they do sometimes automatically, so I don't really get it, but at least we know it's a problem, so the solution is easy. We just manually set armor. So we don't have to fuck around with, hoping that they figure it out. So we are going to be doing that. So what we can do is just start forcing armor on people. I'll let them move it up to here, and actually it might be easier if I create a new stockpile. We'll just copy, and the helmets they automatically put on, so that's not really an issue. So we'll just copy that, paste that there. So all of our hazard gear is going to be going here. Obviously, we want everyone to be wearing hazard gear because it has good temperature tolerance. We are also going to want to lower the visibility of this. Yeah. And we're going to be breaking ground. Oh, man. So, what's our ship like? Because we do need our grant. Oh, we got to clean up some of this stuff, too. Because I forgot to do it off camera. That's not a problem. Luckily, it's quite easy. So, I think that was the majority of the debris that I set up. But how long till our ship's done with granite? So, that's got 4,000 already. This is not going anywhere. This has chem fuel that's ready for launch. So, we can just get that sent over now. Because obviously we need that chem fuel for the super pods, because the super pods aren't big enough capacity to automatically go. And then that's not doing anything. There's no other super pods there. So this shouldn't take too much longer. So we could just set things up, and you're heading up to go check that out. Oh man, I'm really worried about that. So if you decided not to watch last episode, we are going to quickly go over what all this is. We have ourselves a giant kill box, essentially. We have a lot of sniper turrets on the back. We have a whole bunch of shredders along the inside. We have some sandbags, and we have some embrasures and stuff. Then we have a hallway that goes up, and these are 2 ship landing spots. These are not going to be roofed over, but we are going to be using shields to protect them from drop-in raids, assuming that, we have the power to keep them running. We have this center strip here, which is all defenses. That way, each of these individual rooms, which is where our storage is, that way they have as much protection as possible if there happens to be a breach. This giant area here is where we're going to be doing our ships, in like the vanilla ships. If we ever decide we want to take a ship out, we'll have them ready here. We might do one big one, maybe 2 small ones. We'll see. We already have a ship, so we'll throw that in for now, and then we'll look at what we want to do in the future. We have a battery bank over here, and that should hopefully be enough battery. I think it was 120,000 watt days of storage, assuming it all works out as the math did. And then over here, we have ourselves the power cell storage, which is going to be similar to that. We got to pull all of those out of here as well. But for now, that may not be enough power. I think it will be. We'll see. We also do have a service hallway that connects the power to everything. And then over here, assuming this isn't just a giant opening, we have ourselves what's going to be our cooling system. For now, our cooling system is outside. That way we can keep things, bug resistant as we go through, but that will be moved inside. And then obviously this isn't connected up to anything yet, so we'll be making connections into our service hallway in the back. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous to see what's in the mountain. Let's quickly get that area up there looked at, and then we are going to be repainting people as well. That way we're not ugly green. But we are going to want you to force wear that. Heimdall, can you force wear that? We do want everybody using hazard gear if we can. I guess we could check the temperatures and see if it's a problem. But you, Heimdall's getting armor, so we want 11. We have an area revealed. Can you come and wear that one? And we have Blaze. I think that one's getting nope. And then we'll just give him a sec to go and move stuff. So we got to start the dig. Now, do we have any granite currently here? No. Because we do need that to start this wall. Either way, we can go and start the dig. So we'll just drop that down back to 25%. That's enough for the most part to be able to see. And the best way to go about starting this would probably be the open area first. And we want to do this in a way that we don't risk the roof collapses. So we'll do a 2 there, a 2 here, a 2 here. And then we can get ourselves a 2 down the center. And then we'll get the roof removed. Oh, no, sorry. Over here's not going to have the roof removed. Yes. Oh, speaking of that, we are probably going to run into some just random crap within here that may not be thick mountain roof. As much as I've said in the past that we're not going to use it because rules, for this base, I am going to be allowed thick stone roofs. We're going to be allowed to build these, but only this base, because this way, essentially it's a thick mountain roof that we're building. And it just fits with what I want for this place. So we are going to be allowed to use that, but obviously we are still going to have giant holes in the mountain for a few locations, but that will make it so things are just tidier and more consistent overall. So we're going to get that done, and actually, that would be within our rules for using our sub-persona core. And we were saving it for the, oh, there it is, convenient. We were saving it for the 10,000 research in that stack right there. We were saving it for the other ultimate power thing that we were working on, but that's an 8,000, so getting that done now would probably be more worth it. So then we can get rid of that one, and we want to come back down to the ultimate wind turbines and finish up what we were working on. But yeah, we were going to use it for this one, but I'm not worried about it. I'd rather use it for the stone roof, that way we can just not worry about it. Okay. So then, Saber, what's it look like over here? Oh, that's quite large. That's kind of what I was worried about. That's not the biggest of deals. That doesn't interfere with our current plans because we do still have room back here for the cooling system. But it is a good thing that we didn't plan another layer of the vault storage system. We should come back and check this too, just because we can. And then we can do an allow all, because there was a few blocks there. That should be fine. Yeah, that's no problem. Okay, you're free to go. And then you guys are going to make quick work here. So that should be fine for now. So armor-wise, Merrick, we should probably send Merrick... Excuse me. We should probably send Merrick back, just because Merrick went catatonic. And you don't have fuel. Oh, there's the fuel. We'll wait till they load up, and then we'll get Merrick out of here in one of the super pods, because we're going to want the super pods out of here anyway, and all the extra ships, just because there's no reason to keep them. We don't need that. We don't need that. We have idle people, so you guys are going to be idle. Because you're, well, for one, there's just not enough ability to mine here. So, if we're not going to be getting rid of mountain roof, then we don't have to worry about collapses. What I'm going to do is make this 10%, even more hidden. Even then, it's kind of hard to tell where we're mining. That works. Okay, so we can turn that off most of the time. So we can get mining done up to the embrasures, because the embrasures are a 12 inside, and that's not collapse risk. So then we'll dig that all the way out to here. That way more people could do more stuff, because right now obviously they're idle because there's just not enough here. And then we'll start building in stuff as we go. We are going to want to get this set up for cooling as soon as possible, but obviously we need to seal this off first. We need to get the roof fixed. That way we can start chilling everything and avoid any bugs, because bugs will not only make a mess of what we're working on, but they might dig into bits of mountain that we don't want. And we probably are going to run into stuff anyways, but the less, wrong stuff there is, the better. So we can turn that off for now, but there we go. We broke ground. Oh boy. It was also suggested that we should be killing any caravans or anything that come by here. Just because, not for any gameplay purposes, but for, Ryan reasons, essentially. We don't want other factions knowing what we're up to here. And I don't think it's a big problem. Obviously, right now, these guys kind of see that we're digging a giant hole. But once the mountain, once our wall is here, then it's not like they're going to be seeing anything going on in here anyways. So they're just going to basically be like, oh, they're building an outpost here because we've built other outposts and other bases. And they'll be like, well, maybe we shouldn't fuck with them here because, it's just one more place of death. Okay, armor. So we are going to need Pete. We are out? No, we just need some hauling. So what we can do is set halt urgently, and that will get them moved. And we'll make sure everyone's set up. And we don't really have defenses here, so if we do get attacked, we're just going to have to hope for the best. Hope that we can manage it. And then, is that ready for Merrick? Yes. So we'll get Merrick thrown in there, get you out of here, because again, there's no real point. Immobile, yes, because it's just going to be landing into a base. That chem fuel we can get hauled urgently, so it's not sitting outside. That should be fine. And then, got Bozardo. Can you come and wear that, please? We got Kurt. Can you come and wear that, please? Kayla, can you come and wear that, please? Mirage, wear that, please. And I think that's everybody. Now, not everyone has hazard armor, but once we have everyone set up, we can set numbers up, and you don't have it here. So we can't, oh, that would be miscellaneous. It would probably be under stats, actually. What I'm looking for is temperature. And I'm not sure, okay, the best way to go about that would be if we pick a person, we pick a gear. So that's comfortable temperature range. We'll see if there is an option for that. Not under, oh, there we go. Minimum, and I want, where's maximum? Maximum. Oh, I guess we do want the minimum comfortable temperature. So that tells us everybody's, and we can see what the lowest is. So right now we can go all the way down to -50 safely before people start having a problem with it. So we'll do that. We want, can I get numbers off of here, please? What we're gonna want to do is get ourselves, are these all connected? So we're using no colors right now. Obviously, that's for our heating that, so it's nice. So we'll go with cyan. Actually, we'll go with blue for cooling because we're still going to want to super cool the shields that we do have. So we are going to need 2 different cooling systems, which shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, we'll go blue. So we'll connect that one, and that will connect to that. And then this is going to be going into the mountain. We're not going to want to bring it through the mountain. Actually, where's, let's start right here. Oh, it's all work out fine. And is that granite done yet? Because that's kind of important. Wrong one. That should be the last load right there. Perfect. So we can get that launched, and then that's 5,000 granite. Not going to be anywhere near enough, but it's a start. So we'll just drop you in right here. And then once that's there, we'll get Merrick out, because I forgot that we just threw you into a pod. But you're catatonic, so, what's gonna happen? Oh. Are you... Oh. You're unbroken. Or uncatatonic. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess we can just cancel that and you're a part of this again. That works out. Okay, beautiful. And you, when you're done that, can you come and grab a hazard off, please? Thank you. What's your... you could go all the way down to -37 already. Hyperweave's fantastic. Okay, so then you'll grab that, then you'll deal with what you need to deal with. We don't need the artist troop, rather. And then this isn't collapsing, we don't have to worry about that. The granite's going to be here, so we could start getting some of these walls in. So we can also speed them up and let them run. And we just have a lot of people sleeping. Blizzardo's not doing anything. We'll check in a sec. I think it's mostly we just got to get the construction up. So we're going to want that granite walls. And that is, for now, just right here. Because all we really need to do is seal stuff up. Yes, I don't care about that. That's just, sorry. That was a warning. Really? Oh, that's fine. That's the other base. That was just warning us that people that are doing construction are going to be allowed to mine this, and they may not be good at it, but that's not a problem. So that shut all of you down. So these are... what the hell? Why did that burst? Only 97,200. Did I math wrong? Did we just lose a ton of stuff in here? That's not exactly a small explosion. Obviously, we did have an explosion. That's really not good. Okay, I must have mathed that out wrong. We'll have to check on that. Can everybody here go put that fire out? I hope we didn't lose much. There's no real way for me to know. And there is stuff that's burning currently. Although this stuff is all very high health. So I don't think the explosion or anything did damage, or did enough damage to destroy stuff. It definitely wasn't ideal. That just is stupid. It's fine, it's fine. So what's with that? We have 120,000 watt. I'm gonna want a calculator. I mathed this out. Whoa, fuck. I screwed that up. And I just lost my ability to see my recorder now. I'm all clicking the wrong buttons here. So what's the deal? What's the deal? Because all of these did get tripped. So I'm going to need a calculator and make sure I didn't screw this up. Calculator. Okay, so then we have 54 circuit breakers here. 50. Oh, you know what it was? These. That's an extra 24,000 watts there. Okay, so we could use some more circuit breakers to cover the 24,000. Shit. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that means temporarily, let's just toss a bunch in here. So if we need 24,000, just make sure that's there. It's approximately 24,000. So then these are 1,800 each. So we're going to need 10, 12. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18. Because this all needs to get reworked anyway. So I'm okay with throwing them in there for now. But yeah, that makes sense. I didn't consider that these technically are batteries as well. But it's fine. That'll get dealt with. Okay, and then these are getting made. So these doors here, we're going to want them to be as high health as possible. So I don't know what the best door is. And we are going to be using auto doors, even though it does take more electricity. But we're going to have a lot of doors going on. So, you know, if we're... Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, you know what? Auto doors, at least for the front. I don't know the best one is in terms of health. Because that's... Okay, so then that's... I'm not too worried about the door opening speed as much as I am health. Because long term, the health is, you know, critical. So that's 450 there. And if we have uranium... that's only 400. And then what's the granite ones like? Less. Okay, so plasteel doors are what we're going to want here. So we could have plasteel, 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 plasteel. And then that will seal that off once they're done. We don't need that up there anymore. Okay. And then the conduits. No, I can't click those. Oh, it's because I thought I dragged it along here. So then where do we want to run these? I guess around the outside here for now would be the most logical spot, because we can't really, well, it doesn't make sense to bring him through the embrasures. We could just run it right down the center and just not worry about it for right now, because this is obviously a temporary one, and then as we finish things off around here, we can then deal with it. So let's run this right along the front, and then in through here. And then from there, we'll throw down a couple vents on this front wall here, and then obviously that's going to be blasting cold into there. And then for cold, we're going to want this and that. They're both connected good. We're going to want these down to negative 50, negative 29. That's 39, 49. So I'll be about negative 50, because everyone can deal with negative 50 safely. And this is going to get really hot, so we're going to want to vent that. So we can grab ourselves an embrasure, and that's going to be under structure, embrasure, and we'll just throw down a granite one right there. That way this room doesn't get 1,000 degrees, because it's going to, obviously we're intaking hot air, then cooling it, and pumping out more heat to then have to cool it. Less efficient. And I know we got essentially, no, we fixed that over here. Never mind. Oh, speaking of that, this whole thing needs a lot more changes too. This base is kind of a mess. Oh, it's very pieceworky. But you guys seem to be making some good progress over here. And we'll just take a quick look, make sure temperature is fine. So yeah, we're still negative 56. So that's commando armor. And if we need to go cooler, which we shouldn't need it, we can change that out, but that's fine, that's fine. And then, Merrick, you're stuck. Being stuck might be a common problem that we're gonna have to keep an eye out for, because it's just kind of, I'm not gonna get into exactly how it happens, but I know it's basically they're on their way through something, and then somebody builds that, and then they get pushed out, and then they just get stuck. So I'm an idiot. I just said I'm not going to explain it, then I explain it. It's fine. So then those are good. We are going to want to get that powered. So we can start with a conduit. So this is going to be a permanent conduit. Well, that can go there for now. I don't know. Oh, that was a stutter. And then we'll just connect through here for now, because obviously we're not going to have a conduit that runs out ever. We don't need this. You want to trade plasteel for Bulletstorm t-shirt? Yeah, don't need that. Faction don't care, and we don't need to worry about that. Okay, and then we got some of these ships that could go. Those blocks are getting moved, so let's get this launched. All right, so then that's everything on their way. It's actually kind of interesting to see just a line of ships getting transported through. I kind of want to watch them land. Let's go ahead and run that quick and just watch them all drop in. Because they should anyway come in nicely. I do have them kind of thrown in because I forgot which tiles I was using. Yeah, that's beautiful to see. There's so much ships. Okay, so and that's good. What we can do is get that not uninstalled. We want to reinstall that one right there. We can reinstall that one right there, and then all the ships are where they should be. We have oh my god, there's so many diplomatic marriages. We do not want these. What's our food? We're at 36. We're going to want to get another load of food out. We should have enough lavish meals. So we'll use the skips. We won't use the super pods anymore because we know we have to refuel them. And this one here wasn't full. So I'm pretty sure we already used all the chem fuel we sent over. Which makes sense because it is like 300 per trip-ish, something like that. Now we will want to use a full one, that way we can get back, and we can send out just a whole pile of lavish. We only have one lavish meal. We haven't been producing more, so we'll just do a stack of fine meals. Actually, we'll do all the fine meals. Be fine. We could also send over a handful of chocolate, so we could send over 200 of that and insect jelly, because that will help with recreation as well. So we'll send over a 750. So that should be good. And then that will give them more happiness. Okay, and then they're basically ready to go for more work. So, what do we do next? Getting these embrasures in would probably be a good idea. Now, if we did the embrasures now, that's going to limit our ability to get in here easily. Because I'm looking at basically how much work can we have available to all the people at one time? Because obviously right now we have a lot going on here, but every tile is actually being done, and we have idle people. So we want to dig further out. We got to start getting support in, which is where the problem comes in. We know that we can dig all over here and get these hallways done, because once the hallways are done, we don't have to dig out the walls. We can just set up new walls in, because we're not smoothing or anything. We could set up new walls, and then they'll dig them as they put new walls in. So then this is also going to get dug out in here. That's going to get dug out. That's going to get dug out. We can also dig that into the hallway. This here can get dug out. That can get dug out. So that should help keep them busy. And then, yeah, we'll start getting those embrasures in, because that should open things up quite a bit. So then we need structures, granite embrasures. So that's going to be purple is all embrasures. And then that will provide us with the support we need. So that's going right down to there. Across here. I also didn't end up having any hallways to get into these, so we'll definitely have to deal with that. That should be good. And then we want embrasures here. Then that should keep a bunch of them busier. And then we can get some more granite walls, because this is going to be a hallway. So we're going to leave this open for now, but that will get filled in. But we can get a wall here. Start a wall there. Start that. Start that. And then we can get ourselves that new thick stone roof in to fill in anything. That way we could start getting this chilled. And that's going to be a lot, but for now we need this. And so far we haven't hit anything yet. I'm very concerned about what we might hit in here. But hopefully that will be good. There is going to be a few spots over here we have to fill in. I just hope that we don't get bugs in the meantime. Because I was going to say, what's our wealth here? But we can't see our wealth here right now. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. And then that granite thick stone roof. I didn't know that was a material you need. Okay. Well, we're going to be doing them out of granite. And that's actually going to take a while. And quite a bit of resources. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. And then these are coming in as constructed roof. I don't know if that's a problem. I'm hoping that the thick stone roof... can we get someone to actually build the thick stone roof? That way I can see what the color is going to be. So do that. Oh, you're going to grab steel there. That's fine. Pristine ruin. We're busy. We're busy. We got stuff to do. You're coming in. Pulling steel. That's good. Uh-oh. Our first area reveal. And that's not a concern. It's not ideal, but it's not bad. Okay. We don't need... So where is the pristine ruin? It's over there. Yeah, I'm not worried about him anyways. Holy hell. It shows what the wealth is? That's the first time I've seen that. Normally it just says low, medium, high. But now it's showing it's over 1 million. Nope. 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 We are not prepared to do that because we're busy building a vault. These guys have been here for a while too. So Heimdall should be right here. Yeah, so I think they're automatically constructing the constructed roof. And then when you start building these, what color does this turn out? Area, uh-oh, another area reveal. Another one. Okay, so it's going to be pink, purple. Purple. Yeah, I guess that's purple. The pink, purple in between really screws. Is that fuchsia? Is that the color I'm looking for? I don't know what fuchsia is. There's a lot going on. Okay, we don't need that. Not worried about that. We'll check those in a sec. So these should, in theory, not cause bugs to spawn. But again, we're going to be cooling it so it doesn't matter anyway. Which is why I'm going to allow it here. Because The bug threat is going to be a bug threat regardless of these little patchworks that we do. It's not like we're removing all of it and then switching them out. We have a troop renewal. Okay, so then there was another one revealed right there, and then a small one right beside it by the looks of it. So far, no big problems. Eden, that's fine. Yeah, these are going to take a while to fill in. I'm glad we're not digging it all out to replace them, because that would be very expensive and very time-consuming. So we don't need that. We should also probably home zone. Probably hope if I use the right one. Home zone the entirety of the inside of the mountain, just so, you know, we don't have to at a later point. Fine. Get over here. We're getting a lot of resources out of the mountain too, which is obviously to be expected. There and there. So then that's the mountain covered. We'll fix it up later to be more the entirety of the mountain. And they're actually digging much quicker than we get the building done, which is probably fine. We'll see. The biggest thing, we got to seal this. So if we start cooling this, it should start dropping temperature. Obviously, a lot of the cool will vent out, but it should start dropping as the roof gets filled in, even if it's not fully filled in. So we could get ourselves a bunch of big vents, and we're going to need a lot of them. We need a lot of airflow in here. So this should be fine like that. Because overkill is going to be a lot better than underkill. And we'll see how that goes. We want to make sure our mining company... I don't care. I don't care. I guess we didn't really need that going in if we're basically only going to be covering this front here. Because we can get the doors in after. Because obviously, as long as there's nothing going on in here other than the building process, we don't really need a bunch of doors. So that front door is going to protect us there. And then everything else can be as open as possible while we get this going. Yeah, should work out. And then those embrasures came in pretty good. So, next, we can start digging. Let's make sure. Can we get rid of this? Because it's very visually distracting. We got all those embrasures in. So this should be supported, and we should have no problem just digging out the rest of all of this, which should help make things go a little bit quicker. That's going to be a wall eventually, but for now we'll dig all the way down to here. And then that we'll just replace with wall. I know some of these we could just replace with walls, but it seems probably the best way to go is just let the miner... Well, I guess if we set up building, the miners will still do the mining, but it also gives the builders the ability to do the mining. So yeah, we could just do whatever. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll just stop to here for right now. And then that's going to be going from here all the way down. Be all right. Actually making some pretty quick progress. I know we got a lot of people, but I expected it to take a little bit longer. But these miners, the biggest thing is I thought mining would be our slowest thing, but it's actually the building that's going to be the killer here, which isn't a big deal. What we should do is make sure everyone's able to do construction to some degree. I'm not worried if they fail or anything. Obviously, once we start doing the turrets and stuff, we're only going to want people that are less likely to fail. But for walls, it's, you know, they fail, we lose a tiny bit of resources. It's kind of a whatever. Can we get another ship loaded up with granite? We only have 3,000 left. That could be a major issue. That could be a major issue. And this is granite. We could set up a quarry here. And actually, you know what? If this is... it's all sandstone. As we dig out over here, what we can do is pull all the granite... Because we're going to need to get all these chunks out of here anyways. We can turn them into blocks. Because it's not like we're going to be able to scatter them around the map or anything. And we don't want to just pile them up. But yeah, we can get someone to craft us a whole bunch of granite. Let's set that up. So we could do some production. One person doing it basically non-stop should be fine. Stone cutting table. We can just throw that. throw it right here in the hallway. I'm not too worried. It's so dirty here. Everyone's a number one. Oh, no. I turned cleaning off altogether because there's no real point to it, except for CY. CY, what are you doing? You're going to be mining. Can we get you to mine after in art, but you're not going to be doing that? That way we could get the cleaning done so it's less shit over here. And then we can set up a zone for dumping. I know that we got a dumping stockpile over here, but this will be closer for the granite. So and that's going to be critical for only the granite chunks. We'll bring them out, process them. All the other chunks can go in our landing pod. Oh, that's such a silly spot to be landing our ships because that's where our chunks are. But hey, you guys were miners, weren't you? Well, shit, we're gonna kill them because that's a bunch of resources we're gonna need anyways. Who wants to go and murder? Do you have any weapons we gotta worry about? Frag grenade, 1, incendiary. We could kill them all fairly quickly. Hey, can everyone come out here for a sec? Because these are resources that would be useful. Yeah, another 600 granite. And then a bunch of steel, some gold, some jade. Yeah, that's actually very convenient. But this should be very, very easy. Bulk good trader, fine. Make sure everyone's over here. While we have everyone selected, we're also going to repaint them so they're less ugly. So we'll get a bit more distance. And then should be okay. I don't think we have any loadout issues. And these animals aren't going to make it away. So where was the incendiary is there, and the grenades are there. So what we can do is say this group, attack you. This group, attack you. And then no one else is a concern. And 1, switch to a weapon. Why did you guys not attack that? Why are most... Oh yeah, Meat Popsicle's using the armor. That makes sense. Now, why aren't you shooting outside of range? Hey, all of you come in. Where do grenades go? Yeah, and they still don't care. Okay, we'll go for an animal then. Okay, and there we go. You guys should just die very quickly. We don't really have much of a threat, obviously. Can you not escape, please? Thank you. They shouldn't touch these. Okay, Meat Popsicle, can you search and destroy? Make sure you get anyone that's around corners or anything. Okay, and that's good. So, can we get you guys over here? We'll grab our 3 pinks, because you guys were obviously going to want you to stay that color, and we'll swap everyone back to something that's not terrible. And we can go with white again. And that. Swap. There you go. You look beautiful now. You're free. And you're free. And then Taylor, we get you swap. There we go. Much better. It looks so much better. Okay. Beautiful. So you're hostile. We have bulk goods trader. I don't think we need anything other than, I guess, bionics, but that's something we're going to be worrying about later. And any armors should be auto-traded. We have a couple extra circuit breakers. Those can just get deconstructed. We have a few statues that are going to have to get dealt with at some point. But I think for the most part, we don't have to worry about anything here. They're just going to idle around until there's something to happen, basically. And you got the circuit breakers coming in. Power's fine enough. Hey, beautiful. And we don't need none of this. No. Oh, you know what? That bulk goods trader, they might have some granite for us. And of course, Chaos is broken. Flight Gamer, where are you? Right at the back. Can you check out the bulk goods and see if we can get some granite out of this, please? Prison Break. What we need is some more of these turrets out here. Because a lot of the time... Wait a minute. Doesn't look very breaky to me. Yeah, was it Chaos? No, what was that? I'm kind of confused. Prison Break. but they're not hostile. They are leaving, though. Oh, yeah, okay. Not hostile. So yeah, we do want to grab ourselves some more of these turrets, because they can just walk out when they do the prison break. So having more of these to knock them down would probably not be a bad option. So we'll just toss one there. We can toss a few outside. And the turrets are just going to fuck them all up. You got granite by any chance? Way down to... Oh god. Granite, no. Heck, don't worry about that. Do not kill my dog. And you... No, Chaos is pigging out, but you're going to assist anyways. Probably not a good idea to have these turrets going like that, but it's fine. There you go. And then you guys will automatically get picked up. Should anyway. But that should be fine. These turrets will help. I guess these outside ones aren't relevant because I'm not going to be turning these on and off. But these couple over here will definitely stop that from being as much of an issue. We have a break for Mooncake. That's not really a problem. Bryce, can we get a capture? The wounds are kind of less issue. Oh, okay. Everyone is coming to do it automatically. Not a problem. Then we don't need to worry about you. If you die, you die. It's kind of a whatever. And we have some corpses here. So we can strip them. That'll go into here. And then we're going to want to get rid of corpses. So I guess we can get a crematorium up and running and just toss that somewhere. We'll grab a production and crematorium. I don't really want to build it out of granite. Do we have anything else around? We got some slate. Build that. And we'll just toss it into here. That should be fine. And then we can grab ourselves a dumping stockpile right there. Go critical for nothing except for human corpses. Okay, so that should be fine. You guys got a lot of digging. So for these little bits of mountain that are overflowed, I guess we'll just fill them in. And we won't worry about it from there. You guys are pumping that out. It is currently negative 22 in here, so that is enough. Even with that giant hole, 49 tile hole in the roof, that's enough to make bugs not spawn. If I remember correctly, it's negative 17 Celsius, so that should be fine. But either way, we are at time. I'd say this is going pretty good so far. We haven't had any major things that came up that's a problem. Obviously, that's not ideal, but that's just fill it in and we're good. The roof thing's working out fine. The cooling's going all right. We might eventually want more. What was the flow? We're still at 100% flow and at 150% thermal efficiency. So that's more than fine for now. Yeah, so far so good. I'm happy with that. And we got some more free materials. We should probably get this hauled urgently. And we'll ship these out at some point. It's not really a big rush. So we'll just get all of this cleared out. And then we'll get that dealt with so we don't have the corpses laying around. And I guess these animals... we can just leave them to rot. I'm not too worried about them, I guess. Yeah, because it's not like we're going to be doing any hunting here, and any animals aren't going to be a problem. So what we'll do is just say a dumping stockpile over here, and we'll just throw that there for wild animals to eat. So we can go clear all, set that to critical for animal corpses, and that's just going to dump them all in there. There's an opening right here. That's fine. Here we go. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Next episode, obviously, we're going to continue. That's not bad. We're not going to do it, though. So yeah, next episode, we'll continue in. We should be able to get this set up. We're going to have a bit of a problem. I want to get the defenses side of this. Oh, a bed. I'd like to get the defenses set up. That way, if we do get attacked, we have somewhere to fall back. But I guess that's not really going to matter. We're going to just want to hold the fort. Yeah, so you know what? We won't worry about the defenses. Because if we start throwing in turrets, then that's going to raise our wealth. And the way the game used to work anyway, I don't know, it's been a long time since it used to work like this. It may or may not still, but turrets make more enemies to spawn. I think it used to be like a turret counted kind of as a pawn. Shit. But I doubt it works like that anymore, because obviously if you have 100 turrets, then yeah. Either way, let's not. And we have a siege, that shouldn't be a problem. So we'll deal with that next episode. We'll just anti-grain warhead. There's only 91 of them. There's just a few things. Yeah, that's not going to be a problem. So yeah, next episode we'll deal with that and continue on with the dig and the build. Hopefully it goes well. But for now, that's it. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. See ya.